Entitled mom called me a P***SSY and an entitled/ungrateful person. I've been staying with my partner and his family this week, and it's been absolutely amazing. I've never felt happier. I went to work on Monday and decided I didn't want to go home to my family as my mother spent days and days on end ignoring me except to say snide comments about me being useless to her. I wanted time out for me. So I went to my partner's place and stayed. My mother didn't contact me for 3 days except for her to ask if I can pay for my sister's uniform. I said yes, I wanted to do this for my sister anyway, and that was the last I heard from her. 2 days later, today, I get spam calls and her saying she wants me to call her, not text. I bit the bullet and texted her exactly how she and my family made me feel and why I haven't gone home. I told her I wasn't criticizing her but that I was explaining my feelings and that I understood that the pressures of her life can make her upset. All I asked is that she treat me kindly and not contribute to my thoughts. I'm sure you can guess what happened, but she blew up at me. She called me a pussy, an entitled and ungrateful person. She told me I'm acting like a child, that I'm being too soft, that I'd be nothing without my family. I mope around, that I'd never survive in my line of work if I couldn't handle her criticism. Said that a good daughter would think about how to contribute to her and the household instead of hiding in her room. She blamed my partner and said that because of him, I'm going to fuck up my future, that he's not good for me and I didn't act this way before I got back with him. Actually, my partner has been the most supportive of my career, and in 5 days we have done things I've been putting off for a year out of fear of failure and lack of self-esteem, because I've been surrounded by his encouragement. Before I got back with him, I was out all the time getting drunk and doing drugs LOL as an escape from how she made me feel, but she doesn't know that. I got my shit together eventually, before ever talking to him again. She then said that my elderly family members have been staying up late to wait for me, that my younger siblings are crying for me, and that she hasn't had any sleep because she hasn't had any text from me regarding where I am. Made me feel guilty. I told her about how hard life has been for me lately, how I've been having a hard time at work, uni, and at home. I told her about how home should be a safe place and somewhere full of love and the ability to relax after a tough day. But I can't because I feel like she and my family hate me and that I can't do anything right. I can't get any respite. She said that I have no idea what a hard day is like compared to her and her sister, and that I have nothing to complain about. She said that my almost 40-year-old auntie works full-time, studies full-time, looks after her family and has hobbies, so I can't say my life is hard compared to that. That my life is so luxurious compared to hers, where she has to care for her elderly parents and be a mother to my siblings. That I need to harden up and go home because I don't just get to leave if she can't. I owe the village that raised me. That I disappointed her because I ran away. She said things I don't want to repeat. She basically doubled down on the behavior I asked her to stop. It upset me deeply, and I had been sobbing in my partner's arms for about 2 hours. I just couldn't understand how my mother couldn't understand that she was hurting her child and that I asked for her to stop, but she just acted like what I was asking for was just stupid and selfish. As if asking to not be screamed at, sworn at, backstabbed, and spoken down to was the most self-centered request I'd made. She ended with, I'm annoyed at you, but I still love you. Yeah, well, I don't feel very loved. I feel gaslit, unheard, and really upset. I do have to go home to get clothes tomorrow, and I'm not in the best financial position right now to live with my partner permanently. I don't want to leech off them too. I also know if I left, she'd make sure I'm cut off from my younger siblings because she knows how much I love them. How to handle that. How to handle anything at the moment. Your thoughts and advice are much appreciated. Pleading face. Update. She's just rung me and told me to be home tonight, threatening that she will come to my partner's house if I am not home by 7 p.m. Expressionless face.